everyone, and welcome back to Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Hi, Anna. Hi, everyone. It's so good to be here again.
Yes, it really is. We're so happy you're joining us today. If you're new to our podcast, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like this episode, and share it with your friends who are learning English.
That's right. And in today's episode, we're talking about something super useful. English you need when you stay at a hotel.
Exactly. If you travel for business, vacation, or even a short weekend trip, you'll need to talk to people at hotels, the receptionist, housekeeping, or even other guests.
We'll help you learn how to check in, ask for help, order room service, and check out, all in simple, real English.
And of course, we'll share some fun stories about our own hotel experiences.
Oh yes, I have a few interesting ones.
I'm sure you do. Okay, let's start. Imagine we've just arrived at the hotel.
Right, we've just gotten out of the taxi. We're standing in front of the hotel entrance, holding our luggage.
The doors open automatically and we walk into the lobby. It smells like fresh flowers.
The floor is shiny, and there's soft music playing.
The receptionist smiles and says, "Good afternoon. Welcome to the Sunrise Hotel. How can I help you today?"
I love that phrase. How can I help you today? It's one of the most common sentences you'll hear at a hotel.
Yes, and you can answer with, "I'd like to check in, please."
Or, I have a reservation under the name David Miller.
Perfect. You can also say, "I booked a room online." That means you reserved your room using the internet.
Right. Let's do a short role play. I'll be the guest, and you can be the receptionist.
Okay, let's go.
Good afternoon. I have a reservation under the name David Miller.
Good afternoon, Mr. Miller. Welcome to the Sunrise Hotel. May I see your ID, please?
Sure, here it is.
Thank you. Yes, I can see your booking. You'll be staying for 3 nights in a double room.
That's right.
Great. Could you please sign here?
Of course.
Here's your key card holder. You're in room 402 on the 4th floor. The elevator is on your left.
Thank you very much. What time is breakfast?
Breakfast is from 7 to 10 a.m. in the restaurant on the 1st floor.
Perfect. Oh, and could you tell me the Wi-Fi password, please?
Certainly. The Wi-Fi network is Sunrise Guest, and the password is written on your key card holder.
Got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and enjoy your stay.
That's a great example. Super simple and polite.
Yes, listeners, notice how David used phrases like, "Good afternoon," "I have a reservation," and "Could you tell me?" These are polite and professional.
It's always good to sound friendly and respectful when talking to hotel staff.
Definitely. Okay, David, what's the first thing you usually do after checking in?
Usually I go straight to my room to drop off my luggage. Then I look around, I check the bed, the view, and the bathroom.
Same here. I always check if there's enough light and if the air conditioner works.
Yes, that's important, especially if it's a hot country.
And sometimes I call the reception to ask for something, like extra towels or pillows.
That's a good point. Let's teach our listeners how to make polite requests at a hotel.
Okay, imagine you want more towels. You can say, "Hello, could I please have some extra towels?"
Or, could you send 2 more towels to room 402, please?
Nice and polite. You can also use, "Can I have?" or "May I have?"
Right. May I have another blanket? Or, can I have an extra pillow, please?
These are small phrases, but they're so helpful when you're traveling.
And if something isn't working, you can say, "Excuse me, the air conditioner isn't working."
Or the TV remote doesn't work. Simple, clear English.
Exactly. You don't need fancy words, just short, polite sentences.
Yes, and don't forget to say thank you or "I appreciate your help." It always makes people smile.
So, Anna, now that we've checked in and got our key cards, let's head to the room.
Yes, I love this part. You know that moment when you open the door for the first time and you just hope it looks like the photos online?
Oh, yes. Sometimes it's even better than the pictures. And sometimes not so much.
Exactly. Okay, so let's imagine we're walking into the room. I put my key card in, open the door, and say, wow, it's nice and clean.
And I say, the room smells fresh and there's a big window with a city view.
Great vocabulary there. Window, view, clean, smells fresh. These are nice words to describe your first impression.
Absolutely. You can also say things like, it's bright, it's cozy, it's quiet, or it's modern.
Those are really useful adjectives for travelers. Okay, David, what's the first thing you do when you enter your hotel room?
I usually open the curtains and look outside. I want to see the view.
Oh, yes, me too. And sometimes I take a photo.
Of course you do, Anna. Everyone needs that I just arrived photo for Instagram.
Guilty. After that, I check the bed to see if it's soft or firm.
Yeah, hotel beds are a big surprise sometimes. Some are amazing, others feel like sleeping on wood.
True. And then I check the bathroom. That's important.
Right, to make sure there are towels, soap, shampoo, and toilet paper.
Exactly. Let's teach some useful hotel room vocabulary.
Good idea. Okay, listeners, repeat after us slowly.
Bed,
Pillow,
blanket,
towel,
mirror,
desk,
lamp,
closet,
shower,
bathtub,
sink.
toilet.
Great job. Those are the most common words you'll see or hear in a hotel room.
And remember, if you don't know a word, you can ask, "Excuse me, what do you call this in English?" That's a great way to learn.
Yes, hotel staff are usually very friendly and happy to help.
So, Anna, what's the best hotel room you've ever stayed in?
Good question. I think it was in Thailand. The room had a big balcony and I could see the ocean. Every morning I heard the sound of waves.
That sounds beautiful.
It really was. And you, David?
My favorite one was in Japan. The room was small but super clean and organized. They even had pajamas for guests.
Oh, yes. Japanese hotels are famous for that. They think of everything.
True. But I've also had some funny experiences.
I bet you have. Tell us one.
Okay, one time in Italy, I opened my room door and found another guest inside.
No way!
Yes, the receptionist had given me the wrong key card. It was so awkward, we just both stared at each other.
That's hilarious. What did you do?
I said, "Oh, sorry, wrong room," and ran back to reception.
Oh my goodness. I would have died from embarrassment.
Me too. The receptionist apologized and gave me the correct room. Everything was fine after that.
That's such a good story. It's a great example of how mistakes happen and you just stay calm and polite.
Exactly. You can always say, "I think there's been a mistake." That's a polite and useful sentence.
Yes, like, excuse me, I think there's been a mistake with my room. Or, this isn't the room I booked.
Very good. And if the air conditioner isn't working, you can say, "The air conditioner isn't working. Could you please send someone to fix it?"
Or, the shower has no hot water.
The worst. Cold showers on vacation are not fun.
No, they are not.
Let's also practice how to call the front desk.
Good idea. So, if you pick up the phone in your room, you can say, "Hello, this is room 402. Could I speak to reception, please?"
And when they answer, you can say, "Hi, this is room 402. Could I please have 2 more towels?"
Yes, and always remember to say, "Thank you very much."
Exactly. Politeness makes communication smoother and usually gets you faster service too.
True. Okay, so now that we've unpacked and checked the room, what's next?
I usually make some coffee if there's a kettle.
Oh, yes, the little coffee corner. I always love that.
Same. And sometimes I turn on the TV just to hear the local language.
That's actually great for learning, hearing local accents and words.
Definitely. Even if you don't understand everything, it helps your ear get used to the rhythm of the language.
I agree. And it's relaxing. It makes the hotel room feel a bit more like home.
Totally. Okay, Anna, are you ready to explore the hotel and maybe get some food?
Yes, let's go downstairs and find the restaurant. All right, David, we've seen our room, unpacked, and had a look at the view. I'm getting hungry now.
Me too. Let's talk about room service.
Yes, that's one of the best parts of staying in a hotel. You can call and order food without leaving your room.
Lazy luxury. But it's also great when you arrive late or you're too tired to go out.
Exactly. So let's teach our listeners some phrases for ordering room service.
Sure. When you call, you can start with, "Hello, this is room 402. I'd like to order some food, please."
Then they might ask, "What would you like to order?"
And you can answer, "I'd like a chicken sandwich and a bottle of water, please."
That's a good, simple example. You can also say, "Can I have the menu, please, if you don't have it in your room?"
Right. Or if you want to know how long it'll take, ask, "How long will it take to arrive?"
And when the food arrives, you can say, "Thank you," and maybe give a small tip if that's normal in the country you're in.
Yes, some countries expect tips, others don't. In the US, you usually give $1 or $2. In Japan, you don't tip at all.
That's a great cultural note. Knowing local customs helps you be polite and avoid awkward moments.
Totally agree. Okay, so Anna, what's your go-to room service order?
Oh, that's easy. French fries. They're my comfort food.
Classic. I usually go for soup or pasta, something warm after a long trip.
That's nice. And of course, dessert.
You and your sweet tooth.
Guilty again. Okay, so after we eat, I usually explore the hotel.
Yeah, same here. Let's talk about hotel facilities vocabulary.
Great idea. So a hotel can have many facilities, like a gym, a swimming pool, a restaurant, a bar, a spa, a laundry service, or a conference room.
And sometimes even a rooftop terrace or business center.
True. So you might say, "Excuse me, where is the gym?" Or "What time does the pool open?"
Exactly. Or, is breakfast included?
Yes, that's a big one. Everyone wants to know if breakfast is free.
Especially travelers on a budget.
True. You can also ask, "What time is breakfast served?" or "Where is the breakfast area?"
Perfect. You know, one thing I always notice, every hotel breakfast is different depending on the country.
That's so true. In France, it's usually croissants and coffee.
In the US, you'll get eggs, pancakes, and bacon.
And in Asia, rice and soup are common.
Yes, I remember in Thailand, I had fried rice for breakfast. It felt strange at first, but it was delicious.
Same here. I once had noodles for breakfast in Vietnam.
Food is such a fun part of travel.
Definitely. Okay, David, let's imagine we're walking through the hotel now. What do we see?
I see the lobby. It's bright and full of plants. There's a small coffee bar on one side and the reception desk on the other.
Yes, and I see guests sitting in comfy chairs, reading or waiting for taxis.
There's a soft piano playing in the background. Very relaxing.
And the air smells like flowers and fresh coffee.
You're setting the scene perfectly, Anna.
Thanks. That's what podcasts are for, helping people imagine and feel the experience.
Exactly. So we take the elevator to the spa floor.
Oh, yes, the spa. Let's teach some spa vocabulary. It's useful for travelers.
Good idea. Okay. Massage. Sauna. Steam room. Jacuzzi. Facial. Body scrub. Relaxation room.
Excellent. You can ask, "Do you have a spa?" Or "How much is a massage?" Or "Can I book a treatment for tomorrow?"
Yes, and sometimes they'll say, "We're fully booked today." That means there are no appointments left.
Right, so you can reply, "That's okay. Is there a time available tomorrow morning?"
Very natural.
I love how English phrases are flexible. You can use polite tone and still be simple.
Exactly. Being polite is not about using difficult words. It's about how you say things.
So true.
Okay, so after we eat, we head back to the elevator.
By the way, did you know that in British English, they say lift instead of elevator?
Yes, good note. Elevator is American English. Lift is British English.
And in hotels, you'll often see signs that say lift to all floors.
That's right. And for listeners, learning both versions is helpful because English speakers come from all over the world.
Exactly. Okay, so after the spa, maybe we go to the restaurant for dinner.
Perfect.
We'll cover dining at the hotel restaurant, ordering, understanding the menu, and small talk with the waiter.
Perfect. I'm getting hungry already.
Same here. All right, listeners, welcome back. We just left the spa, feeling relaxed and ready for dinner.
Yes, I'm starving. Let's head down to the hotel restaurant.
So, in most hotels, the restaurant is on the ground floor or sometimes near the lobby.
Right. And some hotels have more than one restaurant. Maybe a buffet, a fine dining place, or a cafe.
Exactly. So let's imagine we walk into the restaurant. There's soft music playing, warm lights, and the smell of food in the air.
I can smell grilled fish and fresh bread.
That's perfect. So a waiter comes and greets us. How does the conversation usually go?
The waiter might say, "Good evening. Do you have a reservation?"
And we could say, yes, we have a reservation for two under the name David.
Or if you don't have one, you can say, "No, we don't. Can we get a table for two, please?"
Exactly. And they'll usually say, of course, please follow me.
Then you sit down and they might ask, "Would you like something to drink?"
You can say, yes, I'd like some water, please. Or, can I see the drinks menu?
Great. And once they bring the menus, you might hear, "I'll be back in a few minutes to take your order."
That's your cue to look through the menu. Now, menus can be tricky for English learners.
Definitely. Let's go through some common menu sections and vocabulary.
Good idea. So, usually you'll see starters or appetizers, like soup, salad, or bread, main courses or entrees. This could be chicken, beef, fish, pasta, or vegetarian dishes. Sides, rice, fries, vegetables, etc. Desserts, cake, ice cream, fruit, pudding. Drinks, water, juice, soda, wine, coffee, tea.
And sometimes you'll see specials. That means dishes that are not on the regular menu, available only that day.
Yes, so you can ask, what are today's specials?
Right. And if you want to order, you can say, "I'd like the grilled chicken, please." Or, "Can I have the pasta with tomato sauce?"
Don't forget to be polite. Always add please and thank you.
Absolutely. It makes a big difference in how people respond to you.
Sometimes the waiter will ask, how would you like your steak cooked?
Yes. And you can answer rare, medium, medium well, or well done.
That's useful vocabulary for travelers who like steak.
And when you finish your meal, you can say, "Could we have the check, please?" Or in British English, "Can we have the bill, please?"
Yes, check equals American, bill equals British.
And if you want to pay with a card, you can ask, "Do you accept credit cards?"
Or, can I pay by card?
And of course, if the food was good, say, "That was delicious, thank you."
Always nice to compliment the staff.
Definitely. By the way, Anna, what's your favorite type of hotel food?
Oh, I love breakfast buffets. There's something magical about having pancakes, fruit, eggs, and coffee all in one place.
Yes, breakfast buffets are the best. I'm more of a dinner person. I love trying local dishes at hotel restaurants.
That's great. It's a good way to taste the culture without leaving the hotel.
Exactly. And for our listeners, if you're traveling, always try something new. It's part of the adventure.
That's true. And don't be afraid to ask questions like, what do you recommend? Or, is this spicy?
Yes, especially that last one.
Oh, yes. I once ordered mild curry in India, and it was still super spicy.
That's a great travel story.
Every meal teaches you something new.
It really does. Okay, now that we've finished dinner, what's next on our hotel journey?
How about some nighttime activities, like relaxing, watching TV, or going to the hotel bar for a drink?
Great idea. Evening relaxation and hotel nightlife.
Perfect. Let's continue there. Welcome back, everyone. Dinner was amazing. I am full and happy.
Same here. And now it's evening, that quiet, cozy time when hotel life slows down.
Yes, the lobby lights get softer, guests walk by with their room keys, and the sound of the elevator dinging feels somehow relaxing.
That's so true. There's something peaceful about hotels at night, a mix of calm and adventure.
So, let's talk about what people usually do in the evening at a hotel.
Great idea. Some people go back to their rooms and rest. Others might go to the bar, the lounge, or maybe enjoy some entertainment.
Right. Many hotels have live music, especially on weekends. A small band playing jazz or acoustic songs.
I love that atmosphere. A quiet bar, a piano, maybe a singer performing soft tunes.
It's the perfect way to unwind after a long day of travel.
So let's imagine we walk into the hotel bar. The bartender greets us with a smile and says, "Good evening. What can I get you?"
And you might say, I'd like a glass of orange juice, please.
Or, "I'll have a soda, please."
Exactly. If you're comfortable, you can even say, what do you recommend?
That's a nice phrase. It starts a little conversation.
Yes. And sometimes the bartender will say, would you like to start a tab? That means they'll keep track of your drinks and you pay at the end.
Good phrase to know. Start a tab, pay later.
And when you're done, you can say, can I pay now, please? Or could I have the check, please?
Great. And don't forget to say thank you when you leave.
Always. And if there's live music, it's polite to clap or smile after a song.
Yes, it shows appreciation.
After relaxing a bit, maybe you go back to your room. What do you usually do before bed when you travel, David?
Good question. I usually take a shower, then sit for a few minutes looking at my photos from the day.
Oh, that's nice. A little digital journal.
Yeah, I like remembering what I saw or learned that day.
That's a beautiful travel habit. I usually write a few notes in my travel notebook, things I want to remember or something funny that happened.
That's great. It helps you remember your journey in more detail.
Exactly. And then I usually make a cup of tea, brush my teeth, and go to bed.
I love that feeling when the day is done and you're in a clean bed in a quiet hotel room.
Yes, with the air conditioner humming softly and the curtains closed.
And maybe some gentle rain outside. The perfect sound for sleep.
Oh, that's my favorite. Sometimes I even listen to hotel rain sounds on YouTube to fall asleep.
Me too. There's something comforting about that.
So this part of hotel life, evening relaxation, is so special. It's when your mind slows down and you can really enjoy the trip.
That's true. It's also a great time to practice English, maybe by writing about your day or watching a short English video before bed.
That's an excellent tip. Language learning happens best when you connect it with real life.
Absolutely. Even saying simple things like, "I am brushing my teeth," or "I am turning off the lights," helps you think in English.
Yes, you start living the language.
And if you're traveling, hotel experiences give you so many opportunities to use English naturally. Checking in, asking questions, ordering food, talking to staff.
That's why this topic is one of my favorites. It's full of everyday English you can actually use.
Couldn't agree more.
So now that we've had dinner, relaxed at the bar, and gone to bed, what's next?
The next morning, of course, hotel breakfast and checkout.
Yes, that's a big part of the experience. Let's move to hotel breakfast and checkout. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Fluento. David and I are still at the hotel, and it's breakfast time.
Good morning, Anna. I slept so well last night. That hotel bed was so comfortable.
Me too. I woke up feeling rested and ready for another day of adventure.
That's the best feeling. waking up in a nice hotel, opening the curtains, and seeing the morning light.
Yes, and sometimes you can even see the city view or the beach right from your window.
It's such a good moment to start the day. So, what's the first thing we do in the morning at a hotel?
We go down to breakfast.
Of course, hotel breakfasts are one of my favorite parts of traveling.
Same here. Let's talk about the breakfast routine and the English you can use there.
Perfect. So, when you arrive at the restaurant, the staff might say, "Good morning, what's your room number?"
You can answer, "Good morning, room 203," or room 504.
Easy and polite. Then they might say, "Please have a seat," or "Breakfast is served over there."
If it's a buffet, you can walk around and choose what you like.
Exactly. Some common breakfast foods are bread, toast, eggs, fruit, yogurt, and cereal.
And drinks like coffee, tea, juice, and milk.
Yes, and you might hear, "Would you like some coffee?" or "Can I get you some juice?"
You can answer, "Yes, please. I'd like some coffee," or "Just water, thank you."
Remember, always say please and thank you. It's a small word, but it means a lot.
Definitely. And if you need something, you can say, "Excuse me, can I have more napkins?" or "Could I get a spoon, please?"
That's great practical English. You'll use those phrases often.
And if something runs out, you can ask politely, "Excuse me, is there more bread?" or "Do you have any more eggs?"
Nice. Let's do a little example conversation, like a short breakfast scene.
Sure. Anna is a guest. "Good morning. My room number is 312.
Good morning. Please take a seat. Would you like some coffee?
"Yes, please. That would be lovely."
Here you go. Breakfast buffet is over there.
"Thank you so much."
Perfect. Short, friendly, and polite.
And the best part, all that food. I love when hotels have international breakfasts.
Me too. A mix of local and global dishes.
After breakfast, we usually go back to the room to pack our things.
Yes. Let's talk about that. Packing and checking out.
So, check out means leaving the hotel and returning your key or key card.
Right. Most hotels have a checkout time, like 11 a.m. or 12 p.m.
So, when you go to the reception, you can say, "Good morning, I'd like to check out, please."
And the staff might ask, "How was your stay?"
You can say, "It was wonderful, thank you," or "Very comfortable, thank you."
Then they'll usually print your bill and say, "Here's your total."
And if you want to pay by card, you can say, "Can I pay by credit card?" or "I'd like to pay with my card, please."
Good phrases. If you paid already online, they might just say, "Everything is settled."
Which means no payment needed, everything is done.
And at the end, they'll say, "Thank you for staying with us."
You can reply, "Thank you. Everything was great. Have a nice day."
So polite and a great final impression.
Exactly. And if you loved the hotel, you can also say, "We really enjoyed our stay. We'll come back again."
That always makes the staff happy.
Definitely. It's those little interactions that make travel so much nicer.
So after checkout, we're ready to continue our trip.
Yes, maybe heading to the airport, train station, or next city.
But before we go, let's review some key English phrases from this whole episode.
Great idea. Here we go. Hotel English recap.
Check in, when you arrive and get your room. Reservation, booking your room in advance. Reception, front desk, where you check in and out. Key card, the electronic card for your room. Elevator, the lift that takes you to your floor.
Room service, ordering food or items to your room. Housekeeping, cleaning staff who tidy your room. Spa or gym, places to relax or exercise. Buffet, a meal where you choose your own food. Checkout, leaving the hotel and paying your bill.
Do you have a reservation? Could I have some extra towels, please? Where's the restaurant? Can I pay by card? Thank you for your stay.
Excellent phrases for any traveler. Final thoughts. So, David, what's your favorite part about staying in hotels?
I'd say the comfort. Clean sheets, no chores, and breakfast ready for you.
Yes, I agree. I also love how every hotel has its own character.
Exactly. Each one tells a story, just like each trip.
That's beautiful. And for our listeners, next time you stay in a hotel, try using some of today's English phrases.
Don't worry about mistakes, just speak. People appreciate your effort.
Absolutely. The more you practice, the more confident you will become.
Thank you all for joining us for this full hotel adventure, from check-in to check-out.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends.
And leave us a comment below. Tell us about your favorite hotel experience in English.
We love reading your stories. Until next time.
Both of us, keep practicing your English and enjoy your travels. Bye for now.